Hi, my name is Ria. I'm graduate from IFM Dubai. I will perform this makeup on my beautiful model Yulia, including practicing on safe and healthy and also hygiene. Let's begin. First thing, I'm gonna make sure my hands clean and I'm gonna let her to see, my model and my client see that I'm using a sink to wash my hand. She's in peace when I'm touching her face. Now, I'm gonna sanitize my tools. I'm using alcohol, just to spray, like that. I'm gonna wipe it down with cotton cloth, as well as the spatula. Prep skin is very important for makeup. So we make sure the skin of the face is clean, so we can put the makeup nicely. First thing, I'm gonna use cleanser. We clean the face using this just to make sure the skin is clean and nothing on the skin. Be very gently with the face. I'm gonna use fast toner. Then after that, follow with moisturizer. It's also important on makeup. I'm gonna rub it and I'm gonna give a little massage on the face. This is good to create the circulation on her face, also the blood. It's important to, when you do massage client face, it's always upright like this. Now I'm gonna prime her face using the Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna take a little bit on my palette. I'm gonna use my synthetic brush. So what I have here is eye cream. This eye cream is very essential for makeup. It's moisturizing the eyes, just a pea size, not too much. It's nice to keep the eyes moisturized, especially under the eyes with the crease. And also we blend the concealer really nicely. I see it's a little bit redness in her on her face, so it's redness. So I'm gonna color correct her skin using a greenish color. This is what I'm gonna use. I'm using flat brush. Take a little bit of that. I will not put all over her face. I will just put in redness area. The next step is a foundation. I'm gonna pour my foundation on my palette. So I'm using my foundation brush. Slightly dab all over the face so you can get the foundation evenly. Just use the excess water you have in your brush. Don't forget also around the ears and the neck. So she have a very beautiful skin, very nice. So I don't like to use a full coverage, so I'm using light coverage from MAC, the face and body. I'm gonna use the concealer for our under eyes. I always put product on my palette. I use my synthetic brush. Just give a brightness on her eyes. She don't really need concealer. Don't really have dark eyes. Oh. Next step, I'm going to use cream contour. I like using a small brush because then I can get this very detailed and the definition rather than a big brush. So it's more like sculpting. For the daily look, I really like to use a cream blush rather than the powder blush because it's giving more like natural look. So I'm gonna put loose powder under the eyes. I don't like to put, for me, I prefer to put just in the certain area on the face just to remove the shiny, I guess. So I'm using the small brush just to set the concealer and the T-zone, forehead, and for chin, side of the mouth. So yeah, now we're moving on her eyebrows. So I'm gonna brush it a little bit. So I'm gonna show you how to sanitize your product. So I have this from Pro Hygiene. It's the makeup sanitizer. Just simply spray this. So it's just a little bit like that. And you wait just for a minute, just 1 or 2 minutes, and then you can use it. For the natural look, I prefer using the brow powder. The one I'm using is from MAC. So I'm just gonna draw a little bit of more like the gap. Now I'm going to do her eyes, because it's day look, so I'm going to make it really natural on her eyes. It looks as if like she's not wearing makeup, but she's wearing makeup. And also, don't forget, I always have to do this. Sanitizes your product, it's important. And you just wait. So what you do after you spray, you just a little bit tap with tissue. So make sure your product is dry, so it's not messed up your makeup. I'm gonna use a darker color. Now I'm going to use eye pencil. To ensure your hygiene, you always sharpen your pencil each client. Now I'm going to curl the eyelashes. Mascara is very important for the eyes. So what to do to make sure it's hygiene, don't put directly from this mascara wand. So I'm using this disposable one. Now I'm gonna go on the lid. So also I need to sharpen the pencil. Now we go to lipstick. So I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna scratch up what I need, just a little bit for her. So I never used directly on the client, so this is to avoid cross-contamination. Then I'm gonna use my lip brush. Use my lip brush. Now I'm done with my day look makeup. So this is very natural look, no makeup look. So now I'm gonna turn her into evening look. So I want to put the glamour eyes, more heavy on the eyes and the lips, also on the complexion. So let's begin. And now I'm gonna do a little bit smoky eyes on her. So I'm gonna take this slightly dark brown. Now we're done with our evening look. As you can see, it's glamour eyes, bright lips. It's very pretty. Hope you like it. Thank you.